Hello and welcome once again. I'm going to play another round of Blueprints. I didn't manage to achieve my goals that I set out on last time, but let's try again. Perhaps with the same goals, perhaps with different ones. What I'm really keen on, now that I have accessed more emails, is to access yet more. So I would like to get the shelter if I can, since there may be new emails there. I would like to get the... What else? I've seen new emails at security, and I've seen the office emails. What are the other ones? The lab. Wait, I had the lab. Did I forget to check email at the lab, or did I not actually have the lab last time? I don't know. Let's go in the game and I can look at history, I guess. It's going to be day 44. What I was going to say is that I got some new lore from some of those emails saying, specifically the emails in security, that they were going to close off, obscure, or remove some of the antechamber levers. And that told me essentially what is behind one of the breakable walls, I assume, I'm pretty sure. Specifically the one in the weights room. And so I'm more keen than ever to make that power hammer, or maybe the jackhammer is what does it, I don't know. But the power hammer, it's got to be the power hammer. Maybe it's both, I don't know. Since it specifically said in its description that it can break down weak brick walls. Right, I was going to check house history and click many, many times here until I get to day 43. Don't want to overshoot. Did I have a lab? I know I accessed the lab computer from the office. So yeah, there's the office. And I had security as well. Okay, I didn't have a lab. I was thinking for a second that I just boneheadedly forgot to check email in the lab. So what I did is I logged it into the lab computer from the office and tried to access its email, but that just gave me the office email. So I guess I can't just use Blackbridge to access any old computer to look at its email. But that's all right. That's all right. We will grab the allowance. Let's go outside and get an outer room and see if it's going to be a schoolhouse day or another workshop attempt day, which means I might grab the trading post again. And you know, I've got to try harder to get the garage for a shortcut back to here. I've got to try that harder if I do get a trading post. Or is it going to be, I don't know, another day? I guess with the tomb, I could switch over the turntable down in the reservoir if I get a tomb, and then I'd be able to get to the sanctum again. Let's see what our options are. So I do have schoolhouse and tomb as options. I kind of want to ace the exam. I think I'm going to do that. This might be a throwaway run. Oh, a coin. Sometimes there are items in here. Oh, I kind of meant not to enter. I think I told myself a long time ago I just wouldn't enter the schoolhouse anymore. But there was a coin, so at least it was something. I might go throw that one in the fountain. That's a lucky schoolhouse coin. Alright, so I will try my best once again to get to the exam, and I will try to ace it. I don't know 100% that I know all of the answers completely, but I'm going to try. Now, I wonder what happens if I take the microchip out of Blackbridge and then end the day and lose it. What will happen? Will it be back there? Is it gone forever? Will I end up picking it up as a random item in the house? And that makes me wonder if that's why I've been finding sanctum keys once in a while. I wonder if they're the ones that I lost at the end of one day. Because I believe I found 3 in a day. Put one in coat check, and then ended the day with the other 2 in inventory. I guess I would have to check I think it was day 40 or 41, to be sure about that, but I think so. Right, so I want to draft any and all rooms which give me gems in preparation for going through the school system. And that's none of these. I guess I will grab a library. And let's hope for the bookshop. I ended with so much extra money last time. I wish I had something to spend on it. Oh, there's the bookshop. Oh, I'm keen for the gallery as well. But I've got to take the bookshop, even though I don't like the way it points. So let's remind ourselves of the prices. So it's 50 and 40. So I want to save up and get whatever the more expensive one is that I can afford. I guess I'll just continue from here. Hallway seems a very good place to have one of these, otherwise I'm cut off. Let's get to rank 3. Den. Den is what I want. Gives me a gem, which I badly need. Any other items? Oh, that scared me for a second there, that door opening. Suddenly thought that the person in the house watching me, as Awazara told me, is showing his face. Alright, let's see if I can get to the corner. Definitely a good space for a hallway. Oh yeah, I started with keys this time because I had the clock tower last time. Alright, give me a west wing hallway or a hallway. Ah. Well, I suppose I may as well start drafting classrooms. Do I want to go in there? I get a redraw if I go through it, so may as well. Should I grab the apple? Yeah. Maybe I get a salt shaker later. I don't know, I'll leave it. I don't need it. And I'm going to be backtracking at some point anyway. So I get 3 redraws, but I was talking about wanting the garage. On the other hand, my outer room today is the schoolhouse, which I have no reason to go back to. So, and I've got keys, so I don't want that after all. Bedroom might give me an item. This might give me gems. I should start working on gems. I guess I will finish off rank 4 while I'm here. I'll worry about the puzzle later. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I want the observatory. Sorry, I mean the workshop is what I meant to say. Ah, security door. Sledgehammer. That's a shame. That's very annoying. But at least I can backtrack and get there the other way. So I'm going to be coming here for the funeral parlor at some point, so I still won't grab the apple. Let's go through the den and through the foundation. Let's unlock a bit more rank 4 and sort of backtrack then to the lower ranks, hopefully down the wing. This is another gem later. I'll grab it. But then I think I'm going to backtrack at this point. I don't want to go onwards to rank 5. And I don't want to spend the coin just to draft that last room on rank 4. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so where am I going now? This is to rank 2 east of center. The commissary would be nice, but it's a dead end for me. I guess spare bedroom's my only real choice here. Sleeping mask would be nice. No item. Okay, hallway makes sense. And then I get 4 drawers in the corner. My last gem is awful. It might have a gem. What do I want? I don't know what I want. I think I will take that, and I might be giving up on Schoolhouse. No gem by the looks of it. This was telling me about... Yeah. Alright, what can we change today? Great Hall. I'm definitely going to make that commonplace. Wait, am I? No, perhaps not, actually. I want it to be commonplace, but only if I get the foyer as commonplace. I do like it, though, since it has the lever. So I think I will set that to standard. The study, I want to try to solve that puzzle now. So let's bring that up. It's a dead end, so I don't think I want it all the time, and I don't have great gem economy, so I don't think I want it every time. I want it soon, because I want to try again to solve its puzzle, because I think it might be Mary Epson's birthday. So yeah, let's change that to standard. And vault, I think that should be commonplace. I think I should start replacing things like storeroom with these much higher power ones. Vault and wine cellar and, well, Nook to some extent, but servants' quarters. The other things that give keys. Yep, commonplace vault. Am I happy with that? Standard on this. Standard on that. Yeah, I think so. Again, as I say every time I do this, I have no idea if I'm playing that right. Alright, let's shoot up the wing, hope for some more hallways and that kind of thing. Well, I don't want the dead end, so I guess it's the kennel. Let's pet some dogs. I want things that give me gems. Pets. Are you? Pets feet? Oh, you're not there. Don't have a shovel, unfortunately. Let's look at the cat picture. Still don't know what to make of it. Reaching up for car or AC, reaching up for... Could AC stand for anything? Or CA? I don't know. Yeah, I suppose the corridor. And I suppose the hallway. I don't know, this round isn't looking good. Okay, pantry wouldn't be bad. Maid's chamber wouldn't be bad. Maid's chamber gives me another gem, so that's the one to do. Not in here, but in the funeral parlor when I get there. Second round in a row that I've had a maid's chamber. Hallway makes sense here. And I guess it's time to go do the funeral parlor thing. Alright, let's pay our tithe. I could smash it and go buy books. I'm pretty tempted to do that. I think I will. I think I am going to. I'll draw here first just to see what happens. So the Mechanarium, what's that for me today? That is just one door, no, two doors, and I don't know where they're going to be, so it's perhaps a bit dangerous. The classroom is a dead end, and I can't afford it. Do I want a sanctum key? Not unless I have a tomb or a pool room, pump room, I mean, neither of which I have, so I guess I'm going to roll the dice on the Mechanarium. Oh. It is ahead, and it opens. That was lucky. Or maybe the Mechanarium always works that way. I don't know. Alright, so we are back to here, but I don't have anything to use in the workshop. But still, it gave me... Wait, hang on. Am I screwed on doors? Oh, no, I've got one more. I'm in trouble. I'm really in trouble. Okay, a box with a false statement contains the gems. Oh, I want to go to the bookshop as well, don't I? I forgot to smash the thing. Oh, shit. I guess I'm gonna backtrack and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's quicker to go the other way anyway. Okay, a box with false statements. Wait, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh no, it isn't quicker, but I have to go via the chapel. So I just screwed myself out of a few steps. Oops. A box with a false statement contains the gems. No, that's false. Wait. That could be true. Never mind, that could be true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Maybe. The statement on the blue box is true. Oh, okay, so if that's true, this is also true. If this is true, then this is true. These two are in lockstep. They could both be false. The blue box contains the gems. So if both of these are true, then that is saying that this one contains the gems, and this would be false in that statement, in that scenario, which is saying the blue. So this could all work out. If these are both true and that is false, everything works out, and the gems are in black. So if these are both false, then the box with the true statement, so that one, that's saying that black contains the gems. This would be false, saying that the blue box is true. So the blue box is false, which we already knew, and a box with a false statement contains the gems is false, and so the box with the true statement contains the gems, and that is this one, and this says the blue box contains the gems, but that's a contradiction. So that doesn't work. So this is true, and this is false. So the blue box does not contain the gems, box with a false statement contains the gems, that's this one. Black box. I'll be sad if it's not right. It is right. Alright, a little healthier on gems now. We're going to go to the chapel. Pay another tithe, but I'll get it back when I smash Oinky over here. I wonder if I get cursed for this. Oh. Well, that's making me think again, isn't it? Because what if I want to use it to get that trophy for buying out the entire showroom? Whereas meanwhile, getting 40, 50 coins in a day isn't that out of the question. I have done it before. So I think actually, man, this screen changed my whole mind. So now I know that you can only do it once. It doesn't rebuild, and you don't start filling it up again. So I don't think I'm going to do it after all. You live another day, Piggy. All right, we are going north and hope not to need to use a bunch of gems and a bunch of keys. All right, well, we're starting to use keys. The Nook wouldn't be a bad idea. The classroom's a bit scary since it takes me to the corner, but I do get redraws there. I don't want to venture too far north yet, though, so I would rather take the Nook. With its 2 keys and its noteworthy note. Alright, the drafting studio is tempting, but I think I shouldn't. The classroom is the thing to do. Oh, I should have grabbed the apple in that classroom. Then again, it would have been 2 steps, so it would have been null sum to go in and out. 0 sum, whatever the phrase is. Not going to take that since it's a dead end. Oh, no, yeah, it's a dead end. Billiard room might be nice. That's more keys. But I could redraw a bunch of times, just get the next classroom. I think I am tempted for the billiard room in case it gives me a key card. That would be really nice to have. Yeah, I'm taking the billiard room. I want to do more billiard puzzles anyway to get that trophy. Any items for me? Oh, money. Actually, quite a lot of money. Ooh, I can nearly afford a book. 17. 18. I've got to really pay attention to the colours now that it started switching them up. 18 minus 8 is 10. Times 4 is 40. Divided by 20 is 2. 3 times 5 is 15. Minus 13 is 2. 2 times 10 is 20. Minus 12 is 8. These are so easy. Silver key. I would have much preferred a key card. Alright. Do I want to use a regular key or special keys? I'd rather use a special key when everything's wide open. I can get a crossroads. So I think I'll use a regular key. I don't have any more doors, otherwise I would have loved that. The classroom faces the wrong way. I'm screwed. Oh, that's it, isn't it? I should have used the silver key. Alright, I messed up. There's no more doors. I think that's game over. Yeah, that's it. I, unfortunately cannot quite afford the book. I'm just 2 coins away. Unless I go smash the thing. Should I go smash the thing? Well, the lavatory is not going to have anything. We're not going to have anything in any of these. The wine cellar will have gems, but it's not going to have coins, which is what I need. I'll grab the gems anyway, why not? Pilot and plot. Right, am I going to smash that? I don't know. I wish I just had a shovel so they could pick up some... dig some of the many holes that I have and get those last 2 coins that way. Well, it'll be 3 because I'd have to walk through the chapel again. This game did not go well. Ended up with 5 gems, but no doors. How many hallways did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 6 in the deck next time. I like that. To smash or not to smash? I wonder how much is in there. I think it's going to be a waste of money. It's going to be a lot more than 12, that's for sure. And I can only spend 40. Unless I've got enough to buy both books. I don't know if it's going to be that much. I could maybe have a rough estimate by looking at this. So let's say that I spent an average of 2 tithes every time I saw a chapel. Sometimes it will be a lot more and sometimes it might be less. So let's say I have 2 here. 4. I might not have always had money. Let's say it's 2 every time. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, I had a lot of chapels. 8. 10. 12. Oh, a lot of red, but no chapel there. 12. 14. 16. 18. 20. 22. 24. Wow. Oh yeah, Chamber of Mirrors Day. 24, 26. Wow, another small one. 28. 30. 32. Oh, mechanics here. 32, nope, not there. 34, 30. Something's telling me I lost count at some point. I'm starting over. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, wait, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, often in the same spot, 54, 56, 58, 60, what was that, a chapel? No, yes, there, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68. Alright, so yeah, that should be enough to buy both books. I'm gonna go smash it. Billy Room, Nook, Ahoy. Ah, today, disappointment though, on other counts. I'll certainly play again right after this. Alright, Piggy, your time has come. Time to make bacon. Break it. 97. Wow. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't spend it all, but I can spend a good chunk. So is it still going to cost me tithes to come in? I assume it is. So Foundation Den... No, yeah, Foundation Den, Hallway, Bookshop, Foundation... Den... yeah, Hallway, Bookshop. Alright, new clue. Curse of Black Bridge, and I've still got 44 to spare. Oh man, if only I had a freezer. It's okay, I get an allowance of 30. Yeah, so I just bought this book, and I hope to see it soon. I can order it right now. I now realise. I was about to... I'm glad that I thought of that. So which one do I want first? Oh, this is the legend that they're talking about, the Blackbridge legend. I don't know why I didn't put that together. I'm into both. I'm into both right now. I guess right now the Blackbridge shit is going on, although no. I want a new clue. Okay. I've asked for it. So next time I get a library, I'll get that. So today wasn't a total waste. Got both new books and ordered one, although the house was a disaster. Alright, let's go outside and look wistfully towards the mountains and call it a day. It's probably only noon. Not even. It's still the morning. Kind of want that elevator not to be there so I can just stand on the... yeah, this is not a suicidal stand on a cliff, by the way. This is just a standing on the cliff and enjoying the magnificent view of Mount Holly. Right, when I was looking at the map, I was looking at the map of the area, and I was reviewing my notes from... It might not have been in my notes, I might have looked at footage of when I looked at the sightseeing guide to Reddington. And if I remember right offhand, it was saying that Mount Holly... Screw it, I'm going to bring up the screenshot. Right, so here is the map that it gives. So, no, yeah, okay, there's Reddington, there's Mount Holly, and it was saying that the Mount Holly estate, which is where I am, is on the other side of Mount Holly's peak from Reddington. That would put it on the south side of Mount Holly's peak. Where I'm standing right now would be on the south side of the peak. Which explains why I can't see the town of Reddington, which I'd been wondering about at some point. Because it's the other side of that peak. But on the other hand, north is up on my map. And I'm looking south right now. So I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Is that an oversight in the game? Or, I don't know. Like, it definitely says this is the south door, this is the north door, west door, east door. That all checks out. But, yeah, it's saying that... let's see if actually I can find... did I have a screenshot of that book? I didn't. I must have looked at footage. Yeah, I don't have where those words that I can bring up. So yeah, that's confusing to me. I might be misunderstanding something. Or is the house actually the other way around? And it's like, you know, in some cities, in Toronto, for example, north is actually, it's kind of northeast, I think. I think they call city north, like along the lake. Lake Ontario, I think it is. Whereas in real life, it's kind of northeast-ish. Vancouver has a similar kind of downtown north is actually northeast, and south of downtown north is north. It's a little weird, but it's just to make the maps work. So I wonder if city north in the house is actually south. That's a bizarre way to do it. Or maybe that map, where's it gone? There it is. Pull that over here again. Maybe this map is actually not right, or the words are not right. Maybe I'm not really on the other side of the peak. I'm pretty sure it did say that I am. Like the hiking trails were on the Reddington side of Mount Holly, but the Mount Holly estate was on the other side of the peak. Anyway, that is probably not an important mystery, but it is a mystery to me nonetheless. It is time to call it a day. I'm going to play again, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that the video is very short today for you. But it's what it is. I don't like that phrase. I shouldn't say that phrase. It is what it is. It's a silly phrase. Okay, Mount Holly, Architect's Villa of Tomorrow. Indeed. Alright, no new rooms. 2 items found. Alright, I had the silver key, which I really should have used there. Yeah, what I should have realized at that point is that this is my only door, and I don't have any redraws. I must get more than one door on its exit. I should have used the silver key there. Yeah, what I said at the time, I'd rather use it when there are, like, if this door were locked, for example, then there are 3 possible things that a silver key could lead to, and that would be certainly better, but if it was game over versus using the silver key, I should have used the silver key. Anyway, I am glad that I smashed the thing. There was more money than I expected, actually. I bought 2 remaining books. I should cross them off of my Bookshop notes, actually. Bookshop. This music's so gentle. You're going to sleep. Lullaby music. Okay, Bookshop. Curse of Black Bridge. Check. A new clue. Check. So that's all of the books purchased. Yeah, so that's it. Not much to say about today. I've got the new books. Next time I get a library, I'll get to read A New Clue by Marianne Marigold. Posthumously published. Not posthumously really, but as far as they are concerned, it was posthumously published. And look at that, it's still under construction, I guess because I had some architect rooms. Oh yeah, I adjusted the rarity of What did I adjust? I adjusted the rarity of the vault to be commonplace, the Great Hall to be standard, and what was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. I guess that'll be a mystery for another time. Or I'll see it in footage when I go through for chapters. Right, so that's it. I'm going to hit that button in just one moment. Bye for now.